I feel like it should be like a get my one leg twerk on.
Get it, get it. I gotta do the old lady
Expert.
You got the old lady twerk. I got the one legged twerk. And
Oh,
I just got
goodness.
the
What the fuck?
all right, let me share it and tag you. Hey, spit my bars. Y'all know I'm a rapper part
Go ahead,
time.
go ahead. Give us that hot eight real quick. Come on.
Yo.
We your biggest fans.
Hey,
Always gonna hype you.
get it, get it.
And it's not letting me tag you, Trees.
Y'all need to just get off of Facebook. They don't put people in jail on IG.
I decided I'm making a new page.
Oh Lord.
Like that's so crazy that you got to do all of that though.
Right. Can I just? I didn't even do nothing this time though. That's the crazy part.
Okay, there's not doing nothing, and then there's Trees may have done a slight something. Now, which
Oh
one?
yes, let's talk about it real quick because I literally didn't do nothing. I decided to support and share a flyer of my friends who was an esthetician, and they flagged it as nudity.
Oh.
So did nothing. Trees did nothing this time.
You just was reposting. You got caught up in the middle of some other shit.
Yeah, caught in the crossfire, basically.
That's so sad. And how long was your
Warm
bid?
my tea, Grizzly, fresh out. I think I might be out tomorrow sometime.
Oh,
Lord.
so
Yeah.
how have you ladies been this week? Welcome, Girls Talk with the Glow Gang.
Episode 8. We in here.
What
Yes.
Got ready for our special guest.
We have to do the intros, but we'll wait for the special guest first. Do all of our intros together.
It's okay. Start the intros off. Get that.
Right. I'm Shanice, the hookah god.
Not you want me to choke. But she's not lying. She's really the hookah god, though, for real.
No, like dead ass.
Yeah, like everywhere we go, the hookah come. Like, damn, bitch.
Got a traveling
Taking her
kit.
kids to the doctor, she put a hookah out in the waiting room. Like, that's the type of time she
got his own suitcase and everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know that this bitch is the hookah queen, god, whatever. When she left 2 hookahs at my house from my birthday party. So how many did you have?
I'm gonna leave her here though.
I did. I left one there too.
Yeah.
And I still have 4 at my house. Ridiculous.
That's a problem. I think we should like get you introduced to some like hookah anonymous or something.
HA in the
building. There? Can we hookah there? Can we hookah there?
At HA? No, you cannot. You'll get kicked out.
All right. Well, Shanice, start us off with the intros.
All right, I did it. I said I'm Shanice. I'm Shanice, the hookah god.
I'm off the wine and the flowers. My bad, y'all. I'm Mia. I don't know what I am. I don't know. I got to come up with a tagline. I'm just Mia. You know what I'm saying? The extra cool one, the loud one, the hype one. Yeah, that's me.
And what's the flowers?
If you know, you know. You clearly don't know.
Oh, is this like that nothing thing that I still don't know what that is?
See? Why would you bring that up?
The nothing thing is no one. It's Trees.
It's nobody.
Okay. Yeah.
Nobody.
She still don't
never float your boat. I still see those a lot. And I still don't get it.
Okay, for our viewers and our listeners, real quick, we gotta give you this backstory. The memes and everything that goes around has Trees so confused. So when someone says nobody and then it's or no one and it's blank and then it says me and then it like shows you acting crazy or whatever. Trees does not get that concept at all. Like not even a little bit. Like she'd be like, well, who's asking? No one.
Like, what do you mean nobody? Like, huh? It's like, you know what? It's okay, sis. We not even moving on.
It's just one of those things that I'm just gonna move along from. But yes, I'm Latrice. I don't really know what I am. I guess I'm the crazy one, the funny one.
The one who can't be committed. They call you the Black Widow in these Facebook streets.
Oh, the man eater. Yeah.
Yeah, you move along from these niggas. You don't keep nobody around long. You get them in and out.
But you know what? I think I like that one for you.
The Black Widow.
You threw them up and spit them out, sis.
The praying mantis. She don't keep these niggas. She replaced these niggas.
Hard.
I'm just saying.
Glow Gang, we're here for love. So
Clutching your pearls.
Never.
You love these people, but you just don't keep them for a long time.
Yeah, never lose hope.
There you go. Never lose hope.
Let's stay optimistic on that.
All right.
Speaking of optimism, y'all want to get into these hot topics of how we're optimistic these gas prices gonna go back down?
Ooh.
But do we have someone in the backstage?
No. He did say he was joining in right now.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so about these gas prices though, I didn't even realize how high they went. Is that bad? Is that like
you got it like that? You eat it.
Baller alert!
And I felt it immediately.
Did you?
I must have let our guest in.
Because it's like with or without the prices, you need the gas. So why?
Why complain?
Okay, you know what?
I'm not complaining. I just get a little choked up. You know what I'm saying? When I gotta put my
It's always gonna be 20 on pump 4. I don't care if gas is $2 or $4. It's always gonna be 20 on pump 4. So it don't matter what the prices are to me.
You always put $20 in the gas tank. What's up, Bishop?
Hello.
What up?
Welcome to the gang.
Blessed for having me.
It's our special guest, guys.
Yes, Bishop, the bearded truth. He's gonna pop in and chime in on the hot topics, and then we'll get into the show. We're talking about the gas prices right now.
Are you talking about the highway robbery right now?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Yo, they say it's gonna be like this for at least the next 6 months.
Ooh. So, are you gonna scale back on any travel, or are you still moving forward as business as usual?
Business as usual. This is how I see it, right? Unfortunately, gas is a necessity. You need gas to get around unless you want to take RTS or any type of public transportation. Uber, Lyft, all those prices are about to go up because of gas as well. So it's not like you're getting a discount anywhere. And I live in Texas now. Everything is 30 minutes away from everything. So it's like public transportation is not an option for me. I mean, even though I pay for gas with a company credit card, it's still coming to my company, so I'm still paying it regardless. But I need gas. I'm sorry, you need gas like you need food these days. So it's like, answer me this. Explain to your boss why you can't come to work because you don't got no gas.
I need a raise.
Because you need to pay me more. Everything went up, but how much y'all paying me? So y'all need to match what the cost of living is around here. You want me to come in? Yeah, you're gonna have to give me some more, or I don't got enough gas. Let me put it on the company card. Y'all like that? It's a write-off.
I'm telling y'all the way to get through this new gas crisis. All right, are y'all listening? Just go to your pump and just always put 20 on it.
Girl, and get around the corner
and get
drop that dub.
Get on a gas. All right.
Drop that dub.
You want to know something crazy about that though? All right, so my car take L93, but even before then, what people don't realize, when you keep putting $10, $15, $20 in your gas tank, the less amount of gas in your fuel tank burns faster than if you would just fill up your tank.
All right, Bishop.
I'm just saying.
Good answer.
It's a fact because your O2 sensors, the upper and lower, what people don't realize is all that airflow that your car works as one. So the more air you have in your gas tank, the more your engine thinks I need to pull to the engine when you really don't. So when you're constantly putting $10, $15 in there, and I just put money in here. No, you didn't. You just put a sip of gas in there, but your car is burning it faster because you have too much air in your tank.
Not a sip, though.
Yeah, don't
listen.
listen. Don't listen to me though, because
this is a woman's podcast. You just said mad shit, and really, I didn't hear none of it because it was like he's talking about old this and admission. When did we go to Emerson? You lost me.
Ladies, all we heard was, fellas, take our cars and fill it up. That's all we heard. That's
what y'all should be doing. That's what y'all should be doing. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Peace Advisors, corporate company. I have the card. And I don't drive, so I'm really good. Like I work from home and I can't try that at all. That will never really affect me. Thank God. Thank you, Lord above.
Well, that's that working from home life, which Biden is trying to get rid of. How do y'all feel about that?
They're trying to get people back in the workplace.
But I think it's about saving big companies. I feel like they're still not thinking about us as the employee. They're thinking about the employer or the people who own buildings and shit. Like, you got to think about it. If people working from home, the company is saving mad overhead because they're not renting a space. They're not leasing a space. So that expense, they're able to eat. So they're able to pay their employees a little bit more to stay home. But there's a whole market of people who losing out because people working from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people who do commercial real estate, which that's a big business, big business. And a lot of them are already locked in. You got to think about it. I want to say the average like corporate lease is like 5 years. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them are still in leases that they're paying for regardless. So yeah, come sit in these seats.
I just feel like Biden more and more is showing that he's not for the people. Like he could have he came out making a whole statement of we need to return back to work. Like, so basically you talking about us, the little people need to return back to work because all of those grants and all that money you was throwing out at all these companies for everything that they supposedly lost. Now all of a sudden you're worried about whether or not I'm clocking in the office at 9 p.m. Mind your business, sir.
Hey, but y'all people got to remember this. Free money in America is never free money.
Facts.
Ever. And I think that the government low-key crippled the economy when they shutting down was a policy.
Oh, Biden shutting us down. Y'all stop talking about it. It's Biden.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, they got our phone tapped?
What is that?
All right, so what they essentially did when they shut us down was everybody went home. Everybody's working from home. All these companies, they started working from home and everything, and they started giving out free money that they didn't have, right?
Right.
So it's like, we're going to give you free money, but now we need to make this overhead back. So what are we going to do? We're going to raise the cost of living, but we can't pay y'all more because we're trying to make that money back.
So that's what's happening right now with this inflation.
Absolutely. Like, and people, like, I don't know how people don't, like, I'm a politics and government type of guy. So I'm big on numbers and crunching and stuff like that. Like, when have we ever just got money on top of unemployment and we didn't have to pay that back at some point in time? This the oldest.
I still want to whip my ass from not getting the PPP.
Me too.
Then maybe
I don't even like to talk about it because then I get sick.
Well, don't because Biden has also put together a task force to go after the people who had the PPP loans to make sure they were legit. See, Biden in all the wrong business. He need to be giving us some more stimulus checks.
Listen, as long as that IRS IEN number is legit, they can't do nothing about it. Whether your business is up and running or not, as long as that IEN number is legit, even if it's not your business, if that number is legit, they can't do nothing about it.
That's what I'm hoping.
Bishop coming through, trying to help
the people.
Y'all
dotted your T's and crossed it. Dotted your I's.
People that got 10, 15, 25 bands, they not coming after you. They want the motherfuckers that was clunking them in the head for
millions upon millions.
There's people who like they came up millions off of it. I'm like, oh my, I should have went I should have stepped my game up a little bit. But I'm not gonna sit here and nothing, you know.
Next pandemonium, we on it.
So what's the next topic? Since we're talking about this war stuff, inflation, What's going on with our girl
Brittany
Brittany?
Griner.
The WNBA player that they're holding in jail in Russia right now, saying they found oil, cannabis oil.
Yeah, weed
and
oil.
drugs.
I'm like, really?
It's illegal.
But it's like y'all doing the most for some weed oil. Y'all, she not about to come over there and sell it. So like, what's the issue? I mean, she
I
got
thought
caught
it
over
was
there.
a
at the
vape
wrong
pen
time.
that she had.
Yeah, that's where the oil's going.
Mm.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for her. My heart breaks for her and her family because for so long I used to be scared to travel abroad because of the movie Broke Down Palace with Clear Days. And
I
that's
remember that
exactly
shit.
what this is giving. Like, y'all holding somebody hostage in a whole nother country. Like, at least send me home and let them figure this shit out.
But one of the things that's coming to light since they put her in prison is that there are actually other Americans over there that they've been holding for like fighting. They had one gentleman had a fight with an officer, so he got 9 years. They gave him 9 years for fighting, and it's just like she's a WNBA player, so she's getting more publicity. And now with this war, everyone's thinking like, oh, they're gonna try and hold her as a pawn. But Russia's been playing with Americans for a while.
There Americans and Russian inside of Russia has never been a 1 + 1 = 2 equation. Like that's why Americans typically don't go to Russia because you're a target. Like if it was anybody else passing oils, they would have just took it, threw it in the trash. But she's an American superstar. They're gonna make an example out of it.
And she black.
That part you can never forget that part.
Free Britney.
Definitely free Britney.
She'll be out in the year. I don't think they go hold her for like 10 years because it does hold a prison sentence up to that high for contraband and stuff. I don't think they go hold her that long. I think they just gonna keep her in there for another month or so. Let her go.
She got a year. I'm hoping only a couple months, but I think they definitely are going to try and make an example out of it because they pissed at us right now. So
we ain't even do shit. Well, we the people didn't do
their
shit.
economy. Yeah, he's representing us. So
no, he representing them other folks in DC. He ain't representing me.
Lord. So before we move into our regular topics, Bishop, we do want to, give you the proper introduction. You can let people know about your podcast, what you got going on. You keep
the balloons and the trumpets and the red velvet carpets and everything.
These men be thinking when they come on. Listen, we got to get our budget up. You help us, we can help you. Next time you come back, we're going to have all that shit for you. We're going to have a bottle sent to your house. We're going to have a virtual party. But until then, this is how we got to give it up. Close the door. What'd you say?
I'm with all that.
Okay.
You know we're going to need my address for the bottle service.
There we go. Our 1 year anniversary, we be passing out bottles to our guests.
Only
Duce. Oh, I don't mess with the Duce. Duce almost made me a single mom.
Lord.
It happens a few times, All
right. So
no.
Are you going to introduce Bishop Latrice?
All right, everybody, let's introduce the one, the only Bishop Riley, Facebook God in the building, Bearded Truth. Yes. I gotta say, I really wanted you to come on the show because when you were doing, your Facebook Live interactive, show, it really inspired us to get back into this because we had our show 5 years ago. We took a little hiatus and we're back like cook crack. Don't play with us. So
as you should.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me. I honestly, what's crazy? A lot of people always ask me on because I'm taking a little hiatus from my show right now because I got a couple companies and franchises I'm running out here in Texas now. So I'm kind of busy with that. But a lot of people always ask me, they're like, yo, how are you able to, I can just talk to people. And for some reason, people feel comfortable telling me their problems. And I feel like it's because I'm going to give you that real spill. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not about to tell you everything your friends or family will tell you. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. and not what you want to hear. So it might come off as a little rough and blunt, but it's the truth. Like I can't. The best way to point A and B is to go straight. You don't need to go to B and come back to B. Just go straight to the point. And that's the biggest thing with me is people know that I'm a very non-biased person, and I'm gonna give you the real rap 100% of the time. That's just the best way to be. So
can't be mad at
Well,
that.
we're here for it.
so,
Definitely here for the bearded truth. I see the connection. You know, you rocking a beard. Ladies love a man with beards right now. So is that like what helped you come up with the name for your podcast, or was it just supposed to be about men, or like where did the name come
it originally came. What was I doing? It was supposed to be called originally. The name was going to be Conscious Talk. No, it was going to be called Unconscious Talk because it was going to be a drinking show to where you come on, we drink, and you start talking. Why? Because you know how they say when you drink, you typically speak your mind more.
from? A drunk
Most
mind is
people,
overthought. Yeah.
most people, when you're just having a conversation, they have time to think and come up with lies and bullshit. But if you get somebody in a different element to where they start speaking unconsciously and the conversation is just flowing and they don't have time to think about the lies or covering up something, that was the original show. But then I went on somebody else's podcast and they was like, yo, son, you just keep it real. Like we feel what you be saying or whatever. So a female, she was like, yeah, he's only telling the truth because he has a beard. And boom. According
Oh.
to her, she think dudes with beards don't lie. I didn't
Where's she
deny
from?
it.
Texas?
Well,
That is definitely a lie.
Big cap.
that is
big liars with some big ass beards.
Exactly.
I heard that the bigger the beard, the better the liar. But that's what I heard.
I think you might be onto something, sis.
That's an old folk tale. Don't believe that. But that's how I came up with the name The Bearded Truth. I had a radio show and the other stuff, and The Bearded Truth was just something that I always wanted to do by myself. So I always had co-hosts. I was like, I need to do this myself because it's my baby. So I got the Bearded Truth. That's my Facebook, Instagram podcast. But my other podcast that ties into it is Intimate Moments with Bishop. That's something else we got. When the conversations are a little more
spicy,
definitely a little caliente.
Well, that's perfect because that's what we doing tonight. Our topics are supposed to be a little spicy, What the freak?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Definitely our episode 8, and it's What the Freak. So
that's what it's called.
That's the name of the episode
Okay.
Yeah, so let's just dive right on in, seeing that you led us there. Good job, Bishop.
Yes. Let us right in segue.
We want
to talk about, when you're in a relationship, sometimes for some, talking about sex can be uncomfortable. It's a topic of taboo, but if you're in a relationship and you're not being satisfied sexually, how do you communicate that?
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Yes,
tap in.
Listen, you gotta let that be known up front. Like, that's why I'm not a big believer in waiting a period before y'all have sex or whatever. You know how they used to say wait 90 days or this or that? I've never been a fan of that because what happens when 90 days come in is fucking terrible.
So
now
I have a lot of issues with people saying sex is terrible. I think that sex is terrible between two people when they're not communicating with each other. Like, I don't think
not if they got a round to serve and ain't nothing to communicate.
A lot of people don't have those conversations. They don't know how to have those conversations.
Okay, so let's take it back to you saying, okay, you want to bust her down immediately so you know whether or not y'all sexually compatible. the
I didn't say bust it down
personality.
immediately.
I'm just
That's
saying.
pretty much what you said, though. You said, what we waiting for? Because I might
You know
not
what
like
I'm
it
saying?
there.
Like,
Y'all gonna have people looking at me like, "Oh, Bishop ain't smashed in order to know if he likes me or not."
I mean,
you don't think that getting to know a person is part of that sexual experience first?
It,
Like,
it it enhances the chemistry. It definitely does.
Absolutely.
Getting to know somebody. It don't take 3 months to get to know somebody.
yes,
We
it
should be
does.
planning. We should be planning the wedding after 3 months. Shit.
what are you, a
Lord
Cancer?
and
This
no.
is
Fine.
definitely giving
You a
cancer.
What's
Cancer?
the longest? What's the longest you waited? What's the longest you waited to
I'm
smash the
Aquarius.
chick, Bishop? What's the longest you waited?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I got all the patience in the world. I don't waited like a year and some change.
Oh shit.
Like one thing about me is I'm extremely patient. Like I'm not one of these young dudes who I need it now, I gotta have it now, or I bow out and go get somebody else now. Listen, if you on that list, I got all the patience in the world.
Okay,
Okay.
so say you've had all that patience and then you guys have sex and she's terrible. Like either her chungy is whack or like she ain't
It's,
got
it's,
no
it's
tricks in the bag. You love her though, because hopefully by that year and some change you done fell in love. How do you
it's
break it to her that it's not good?
you. That's why, like, I don't know how y'all get down, but you gotta talk during sex. Quiet sex is like that's how you lead to not knowing what your partner like or what don't she don't like or what he don't like. Like I'd be having full conversations during sex.
Not a
Like,
full conversation.
no, it's just something like you want to
Too
do this. How
much.
about this? Do this. Do that. Do that. You gotta like
Giving
keep pushing.
instructions.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta
well
keep.
guiding,
You,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
Okay.
not. It's not giving instructions. It's more of pushing a line. So
Okay.
you gotta keep inching like different things in there. But for the most part, you even outside of sex. I used to have this thing when I was younger. I called it an AAR, after action review. After we had sex, we already laying in the bed cuddling. So let's talk about what we're right. Let's talk about what we're wrong. What we can,
No
capitalize on.
way.
AAR. Okay,
I
I'm
love it
listening.
though.
It's an after action report. You know what I'm saying? So we can see let's like me. I'm a very sexual person. So it's like I have a lot of bedroom energy. So once we're there, like if you gotta match this shit, don't get me wrong. If you just need me to dominate a couple times, I could do that. But it's something nice where I just want to chill and let you take control of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have those conversations on what's the hit spot, what's the miss spot, what you like, what you don't like, what are you willing to try, what's completely out the question. Like you gotta be able to, even if you're not in the sexual scene, even if y'all just chilling around the house one day and y'all like watching a porn together or some a random movie and a sex scene come up like, yo, what you think about that? Like you got to be able to have these conversations randomly.
Right.
So when it's time for you to put on a show, you're not coming up short. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you think you're gonna be able to have those random conversations like when you first meeting somebody because you saying you don't think you should wait 90 days, which is only 3 months. You feel like somebody's gonna be that comfortable?
No,
That's
absolutely not. You
okay.
before you jump into those conversations, you got to have somebody's mentor already. You gotta be able to capture their mind with something else before you even mention sex. Like
Mm.
y'all gotta have that vibe. And like I'm huge on vibes. Like if the vibes is not right, there's certain conversations that I won't even have with you. Off rip, like I'm not even gonna waste my time, and we're not even gonna go down this route. We're not gonna do it. But it's like sex conversation shouldn't be one of your first topics ever. I don't care if you're male or female. It shouldn't be your first topic of conversation. Like you gotta like learn that person a little bit, which don't take 90 days, and then you
So
ask
how
them
long do you think it takes?
to get to know somebody.
Right.
You are you we getting to know somebody to marry, or are we just getting to know somebody to date? Like there's different levels of getting to know somebody. Is it somebody that I just want around
I
for a
mean,
fun time?
for you getting to know somebody enough to fuck, because you don't think 90 days is sufficient. You think that's too long. So what I'm saying is when you're getting to know people, how soon are you like, oh yeah, I want to fuck? Like I'm confused because you're saying
Right,
you got to be
listen,
comfortable.
see, that's a dual-edged sword because I'm like me. I'm attracted to women. I love a pretty woman, and unfortunately, I'm a man. So if I see a woman that I'm attracted to, it's gonna hit my mind. This is like I need that.
I would hit that.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as me capitalizing on it right off the rip, I don't. That's why I said you got to capture their mental. That's when I go back to my statement when I said I got all the patience in the world. Because once I'm in
I
on you
got
and I'm on
90-day patience.
90-day patience, no. Because like if a chick come up rip before, if we just start talking, you'd be like, "Well, we're not having sex for 90 days." Why is that the first thing you want to discuss? You don't even
Get
know my
out the
middle
way.
name yet, and you don't even know my middle name, but you're telling me we gotta wait 90 days to have sex? Like, let's talk about some other shit before you just be like, "Oh, you gotta wait 90 days."
I'm
But
not
to
putting
leave,
a time on anything. It's really always just a vibe. And I mean, we kind of talked about this before. It really depends on the person,
The connection.
maybe how long it's been since the last time I had sex.
that's a
I
And
fact.
mean,
honestly, like most women, just like men, but most women know, like when we run into somebody we want to talk to or date or whatever, we know instantly, like, yeah, I fuck him.
I would let him
We,
in.
oh, we don't know it.
I would sit on his face. I
And
would,
would
but y'all talk yourself out of that within like the second
the
phone
first 2 days,
conversation.
the first
That's
48
why I
hours
said.
and shit. Like,
That's why I said you can't lead off that You can't lead off your conversation with
Never
nothing
leading that
sexual.
way. You're never leading that way, but it's a thought in women and men's mind. Like if you're attracted to that person and y'all exchanging some type of information to get to know each other better, it's I'm sexually attracted, or that man or that woman is attractive and I can see myself laying with them. But
right.
for women, it's more of I need to create some type of connection with him. Like I don't just get wet because he fine. Like he got to have something about him as well. And for
And
men,
that's
I think it's the same.
it's not. That's the difference between men and women. Women, when they want to have sex with you, it's like they actually like you. Dudes, they can have sex with you and not like you at all. They just wanted to see what it's like. But
That's
most,
crazy.
let me say, I don't want to say all women, but I'm gonna say most women, they have to actually like you to give you some cheeks.
Yeah.
right.
And
Unless
do.
they're like a prostitute,
Mm.
escort,
The
backpage.
$40 bandit.
Right. Yeah, I think we're getting a little off topic. So
Yeah, so how do you
y'all
communicate?
do it. It's whack.
You
How are
just
we
talk
having that
about it.
conversation?
I don't even think it got to be that it's whack. It could just be they not doing something you like, or you
I'm never
want them to
having
do
it.
something else.
Yeah, you want
You got a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
never
people
had
who
that happen.
you got a lot of people who do absolutely nothing in the bedroom and they think, okay, I'm gonna say females only because I've been on this side of the experience before. A female assumes since a dude busts a nut, the sex was good.
Yeah.
That's not always the truth. Dudes will stay in trash sex to get a nut off because they're at the point of no return. They're gonna do whatever they got to do in their mind to get their nut off.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
terrible.
But it's the
Ladies,
truth.
did y'all hear
It's
that?
the
That is
truth.
awful.
I know. It's like,
So
oh, damn, here
what
you
is
are.
what is a not good sex experience? Like what's going on in that session that's making it whack?
I had one, a few where it was the chemistry was off. It was like there was no movement. Like she was just laying there, like her check engine light came on when she started to ride up those bumps. It was just a bad experience. It was like all around bad. It was a whole bunch of I don't do this, I don't want to do that. Like it was a whole bunch of it was a turn off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I hit her with the floppy and fake the nut so I can get out of it. But it's bad
That
sex.
is
Man.
terrible.
It is bad sex out here. Like and females think because dude bust a nut, she got that wet or the coochie was good. No,
Yeah,
dudes fake nuts the way female fake nuts, and that's the honest to God truth.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
So, ladies, what are y'all doing? I would say I'm not having that conversation.
Really?
I'm never entering that
Why
experience.
wouldn't you want to have a conversation on how to improve your bedroom activities?
It's just hella uncomfortable. Like, I don't know.
You just want him to do the shit?
Huh?
You want him to just read your mind?
Not so much read the mind, but I'm saying like we tried. We gave it a valiant effort. And it still was just like this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm not laying there. We not having no AAP or AAR. We not none of that. I'm just never gonna hear from you again.
Yeah, I need an A&R after. I'm definitely gonna say something. I feel like I need to advocate for myself. A man is gonna tell you what they want and don't want. So at the end of the day, it depends on what's making it trash. But I'm definitely gonna say something. I might ask about introducing some toys. I might just say, well, why you eat my pussy like that? Like, why did you not do this way? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to figure out a way to communicate that, whether it's with a bunch of porn. Huh?
You have to ask those exact questions that you're asking. Like, this isn't just helping you out, it's helping your boy out too. You know what I'm saying?
It's helping me, because that's the thing. My end goal when I fuck is to bust a few nuts. So if we're not getting there, what am I fucking for? For you? No, it needs to be about me every time. So that's why I'm saying something, because I don't want to go back if you're not going to please me. So I'm going to help you understand what I like, what I need in order for me to achieve that. And after I do that, if you don't get it, then it's probably not going to work out for us. But, I'm going to give you the playbook. I don't have a problem. Like, I shouldn't be fucking you if I'm afraid to talk to you about sex. I'm telling you all what I like and what I don't.
Let me ask y'all. This is a question for either one of y'all. How many times do you have sex with a dude, but that you don't enjoy having sex with? Before you like making until you bring it to his attention, you just cut him off?
Twice. I'm gonna give you 2 times. The first time you might have been nervous, leading up into it. It depends. If the dick is like mad little or something like that. Huh?
Why are you nervous leading up to sex?
A guy can be nervous if they really like you. Yeah, like they might be
trying to get it for a minute. Oh yeah, they be nervous.
Very nervous.
Man, that's when you take off your back. That's when you take off your back.
I've been lucky enough to really have some great sex partners. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I had to deal with trash sex. So I just feel like the man ego is kind of hard to have those types of conversations. So for women, we probably just gonna egg you, put you into the friend zone or something like that if the sex is whack.
It depends on how much I like you. Like, if I'm really into you, I'm gonna try to figure out how we can fix the whack
how
sex.
We can get it together.
Yeah, but if I'm just kind of feeling you, or I just was trying to fuck, or it's been a minute, whatever, if I'm not that into you, then I'm not gonna do anything to try to make it work. It's a dub. Let's just be friends. I don't know, you're in the blacklist. I'm putting you on D&D, something like that. But if I'm feeling you, I'm gonna try to make it work. Like, that's the thing. We'll put the sexual desires aside and try to make it work with a man who we really feeling.
That's a emotional connection women have with men.
Yeah, let's say y'all have a connection and everything was lit at first. The sex was good. Yeah, now y'all in a relationship. And, a couple of years down the line, shit is getting boring. It's getting,
monotonous.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Or y'all just stop having sex altogether. In those types of situations, like, is it okay to cheat if your partner's not satisfying you or not giving you sex anymore?
You gotta leave that relationship.
Because why are we having sex?
Listen, at a year with no sex?
That's OD in a relationship. So I would be like wondering what's going on.
I'm straight up asking you, what we doing here? Like, we just fucking, we not fucking. What we doing? Just sleeping in the same bed every night? That's it? Nah, listen, men and women, they want that feeling of companionship, to be touched, to be warmed. People, it's just natural. I am not masturbating in the same house where I got some coochie at. We not doing that. We are not doing that.
But you don't want to try to figure out maybe why what's going on, because as we stated earlier, with women, it's a mental thing. Sex is a mental thing. If we're not mentally connected with you anymore, you ain't getting no pussy. So,
and just hold devil's advocate, like devil's advocate, right? So it's now March 2022. Like this year is like flying. Like I can't. It just seemed like yesterday it was New Year's. So time flies, and you in love with this person. You love this person. You've built a life with this person. All of that. Sex hasn't become as important. It's not on the top shelf no more. None of that. The hall pass might be okay.
Like no.
For who? You know, men cannot give out hall passes. They want one, but they cannot accept that.
Nah,
like if we don't get one, it might bring us back together.
Listen, y'all ever heard that saying that in-house sex is the hardest sex to get?
I have seen that.
I have heard that. Mm-hmm.
I've never heard that.
Why is it that when we live together, it's so hard for us to have sex? Like we already live together. What's the issue? It's not like
I have definitely experienced that myself. Like I remember, you know, it was like, damn, we was setting up basically, you know, dick appointments. You coming through maybe on your break at work or whatever the case may be. Like shit was lit, had the playlist popping. And then it was like when we started staying together, it was like
what came?
I feel like it was him, it wasn't me, so I can't really answer. And I just feel like you rocking a big tee with no boxers on, I'm not having sex with you. So
but also, like, you got on my nerves. Like I told you to take the dishes out of the dish rack.
Yeah, it's just like
what's the problem? Like, and I also feel like
excitement is gone.
Once you start living together, men and women stop dating each other. Like I still want to get you. I want to get, you know, pinch my butt, slap my butt, all of that shit. And it's just like once you start living with each other, like this nigga farted yesterday, and like I feel like I can still smell it today. Like all that shit like plays a part into the sex life. Like, boy.
I just feel like that, like at those points you gotta have that conversation. Like you gotta be like, yo, what are we doing here?
Right.
Like you gotta be, yo, I don't know the type of dudes y'all into or the type of dudes y'all deal with or whatever, but I'm the one that's gonna be like, yo, we gotta come up to a common ground.
Right.
So you saying you're not giving no hall pass ultimately?
No, I'm not. And I don't need one either. We live together. We got dick and coochie in the crib.
But it's the same dick and coochie we've been eating for the last 7 years. So
right, someone said this to me. They said just because they use this as an analogy to why men cheat. Just because you love lobster and steak doesn't mean that you want to eat lobster and steak every day.
Yeah, that's the fact.
I'm with Bishop and the black men, black women don't cheat coalition. No hall passes.
I don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Well, if I've been staying in a relationship long enough, I might be okay with the hall pass shit.
Okay, this is the only hall pass I agree with, but it's frowned upon if we're doing it together.
That's not a hall pass.
Listen, this is and that's why it's not, but it is. But a lot of people want it in their relationship. Like most dudes, they want a threesome, right? With two chicks. But let a chick say she want a threesome with you and another nigga.
Oh, we already know that with it.
He's gonna lose his shit.
Is he?
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think no man can put their ego or pride down that much to watch another dude fuck his joint.
Exactly. Which is why just give me the hall pass so you don't gotta see it.
So it's like I'm not giving you a hall pass because you about to go out and suck this nigga dick and then you're gonna try to kiss me. You got me fucked up, shorty. No. No.
There can be rules on what can happen and not
Yeah, it's
happen.
definitely got to be some ground rules.
You following them fucking rules. Ain't no rules in
But
fucking
here's the thing. Wait a minute. Here's the thing,
Especially
right?
if
You
she
worried
go
about
and she
her on a hall pass sucking another nigga dick like she about to come kiss you immediately. I'm sure she's gonna brush her teeth and shit.
it
You think she
don't
never sucked
matter.
another nigga dick before she sucked yours or kissed you? So what is the
Don't,
problem?
it don't matter. You sucked another nigga dick.
It does not matter. Men
Okay.
Okay,
really
that's like
like.
me going out eating some random coochie, then trying to come home like nothing just happened. Oh, what you doing your hard pass? I just dicked it down, ate some coochie, this and this. You gonna smell the coochie eventually, even after I wash my face a million times. You'll be like, don't put your blood on me. Females don't even want to be
Swear
kissed you
to
now.
God.
Hey, don't
Swear
get
to
your lips
God.
away from me. Like the fuck?
Mhm.
No,
You got it.
ain't no fucking hard passes. I don't care what y'all say.
I think y'all changed my mind. You right. Ain't no hard pass.
He messed you up with that going out eating that coochie comment. He
Yeah,
fucked
he
you up
took
with
it
that
too
one.
far. He took it too. I
It was
like,
the
wait, what?
visual. It was the visual. Like, oh nah, hell no.
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
be real.
Word.
I'm gonna be
Word.
real. I'm a nasty nigga in the bedroom when it comes to sex and that shit. So if I'm eating a coochie, I might slide down, depending on how I feel. I might slide down, play in
And
the
your
play
girl gonna know that about you, and she gonna be thinking about all of that.
exactly. So you really want me to go out here pulling all these moves and tricks
No.
on the next bitch?
And don't. No.
No,
No hard pass.
no.
No. What's that?
I
Yeah.
just feel like we need to open up the communication about sex. Like, if
Absolutely.
you want more,
Absolutely.
you want less, you want this, you want that.
But you gotta be
About it.
specific with what you gotta know what you like in order to have that conversation. A lot of people is if you like, I don't know. Like you gotta know what you like and what you don't like and what you're willing to do. And a lot of people just don't know how to even start those conversations, so they just don't have them.
I don't even think it's so much that they don't know. Like, as for a woman, and even for myself, like, we know exactly what it is. Like, we know exactly what you need to do. But then it's kind of like, I need, like, it's just shy or like just can't. So the communication have to open. You have to be more comfortable with it. Like,
Nah, you remember when Kevin Hart had a little stand up and he was talking about Shaq and his wife, and Shiny was like, "You go put 2 fingers in my butt." You gotta have those You gotta. That's why I say you gotta talk their sex.
yeah.
Like when she's saying do this, do that. Like, and it's just not just the dudes talking. Females gotta talk too, because I know some females that's into some shit, and if you look at them, you would never think that. But that demon time is real. You
Lord.
you
So,
gotta be.
speaking of that, we want to talk about, do you think it's corny or not when chicks get on these apps and these socials and start like shaming dudes for the stuff that they like sexually? Like, oh, that nigga wanted his ass ate, or why I was sucking on this nigga
Do I think
titty.
it's whack?
And
Yeah, it's whack. That's wild whack.
yeah.
Yo, you wanna know what's
Agree.
crazy? You wanna know what's wild crazy? I'm being real with you. People know this, so I'm not ashamed to say it. All right, so eating booty just became a thing. What, like 5-6 years ago, where people are starting to openly admitting it or whatever. No lie. The first time I got my ass ate, I was a teenager.
Ooh, by another
I,
teenager?
listen, I was 19 years old, and Shorty was like 32. We was
Oh,
in the
okay. It
shower.
wasn't a teenager.
Okay.
Okay.
We was
Ourselves.
in the shower, and Shorty put me on to some shit that changed everything, yo. And I'm not even gonna hold you. So that's why now when chicks get mad, the first thing they want to say is, "That's why you ate my ass. That's why you like your ass ate." Okay, bitch, I'll probably do it again if you drop the fucking attitude. Like,
I'm done.
I feel like the whole ass conversation is just like when we was younger and men were saying they wasn't eating pussy.
Eating
Like,
pussy,
and
yeah.
look at us now. And look at us now.
Right.
Yeah, I think we came from a culture where sex talk was kind of frowned upon, especially certain things, like you wasn't looked at as manly if you ate pussy, like, oh, but it's like, what? That's a part of sex. So I think we're graduating closer to that stuff not being as taboo, but women still will shame a man. Like I seen something go viral the other day about, a man liking his nipples licked, and she's like, nah, I was sucking on titties and this, that, and third. And it's like, well, don't it feel good when your titties get licked up? Do you think the nerves in his nipples went off because he's a man?
Why is that even an issue though? That's called intimacy.
Right.
Having somebody like I know a lot of females, they enjoy kissing on their man while they like if a chick on top of you, riding you, grinding you, doing whatever, she kissing on your neck, kissing on your chest while she doing her shit. That's a different level of intimacy. If she ain't used to that, just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think shaming male or female is wild corny. Like you can that's like talking about a dude who got a little dick, but you let him fuck twice.
Wow.
You can't talk about the size of his dick after you don't let him hit you twice. You're probably wrong.
Not probably wrong.
Like you can't talk about the size of my joint after I already been in it not once but twice.
I feel like you got a little trauma behind this. I'm saying you.
I don't know. I'm good. Trust me.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just talking and like that's the like people be going viral by saying corny shit sexually about the other sex.
Yeah.
Like that's just wild corny to me. Like why is this if that's such an issue with you, why you didn't address that person? Why you gotta tell everybody else? You know what I'm saying? It's just like
it's just for men in general, like certain things. Like y'all can't eat bananas, y'all can't lick ice cream, y'all can't eat hot dogs. Like it's like so many things. Like
that's that porn control shit, man. That's all that shit is corny to me. And I got
men did that to each other.
They have. No lie. I posted on Facebook a couple weeks back a conversation of me in my office eating a banana. I'm eating my banana the way I want to eat my banana, and the dude's like, "Yo, pause! You can't eat your banana like that." So I was like, "Why?" He was like, "That's wild gay. The way you eat your banana." I said, "So am I gay by eating a fruit, or are you gay by fantasizing about watching another dude suck a dick in a banana?" Like make it make sense.
That was a good one.
Banana, like I'm eating a banana, and you thinking about a dude sucking another dude's dick, but I'm the gay one.
Yeah.
Like that whole pause control movement, I tell my people all the time, but that's wild corny. Don't pause. I'm grown as a bitch. Like you call me gay for eating a banana or a glizzy or a hot dog, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And I dare you to test me, try me on some shit. I'm a savage nigga. I will fuck your bitch to prove a point to you. Stop playing in my face, bro. This ain't that. Stop it.
All right.
Yes, let's change that narrative.
No sex shaming.
But sex shaming is what the big thing on social media now. Like no matter what you do, male or female, the other sex is gonna talk about it now. Like I think that whole thing, sex shaming, comes from everybody making a sexual everything that happens in the bedroom public information now. Yeah, like I remember at one time, don't kiss and tell. Like why do the whole city know we fucking? Why it just can't be us? Like you got to tell every fucking body. But everything has to be told out loud these days.
So the next topic is why does it seem like it's so much easier for men to separate their emotions from sex, and women we just can't seem to do that?
Because I love you. When I'm done, I love him.
Because that missionary stroke be like that, you fall in love.
He was looking into my eyes, and he was telling me that he was gonna marry me.
He was licking my neck while he was deep stroking me. Oh
I think men be like so lying, but in it, and so they just like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That dudes be saying anything when they be in the pussy. Like, what?
And then we just be internalizing it, and then it be all over, and we be like, okay, I can't wait. And he'd be like, well, all right. Well, let me get on this NBA 2K or like it's just two different mindsets. But
you know what though?
It's like after they come, it's like, bye, bitch.
No, these dudes be tender behind women though. Y'all like they can separate the emotion, but they really be just as emotional as us for real, for real. Like that's the problem.
That's a fact. I went through depression one time after I broke up with a chick over some coochie.
You what?
You said a depression?
I went through depression. Like, no lie. I was dating just when I was in the military. I was still in this chick came down, she visited me I was stationed at Fort Drum in Watertown, New York. So she came up for the weekend. Mind you, we date, but we stationed in different places. So no lie, we had sex all weekend. No lie. The whole time we had sex the whole weekend. So she's getting ready to fly, but she's flying out of Rochester. So we drive to Rochester. We chilling at my grandma's house, eating, chilling, all this other shit. We go to the airport. We have sex one more time in the parking garage before she fly off. She broke up with me the next day.
You was just vacation dick. Sorry.
Exactly. You brought her to your grandma's house. That was like a red flag.
Bro, broke up with me the next. We've been dating for 3 years. But we had just got separated from the army. So she broke up with me the next day she left. Yo, when I say I was at the strip club every day, I was drinking at work every day. Like, I went through some shit. Like, I was distraught over that coochie. Like,
shout out to you, Miss Good Coochie bitch out here breaking niggas' hearts.
You can ask any of my peoples, they be like, yo, this nigga G is going through some shit, man. Like,
why did she break up with you?
She just never gave me an answer. Listen, no lie.
No.
He never gave me an answer. But me and this bitch is still cool.
Oh, you like getting your feelings hurt. You like, yeah, I'm gonna get that pussy one day. I'm gonna get it.
After we broke up, she never told me why we broke up. But we stayed in contact, but we just not in a relationship with nothing. But neither one of us ever brought up the conversation on why we're not together no more. Shit was bad, man.
I would have needed an answer. Or we don't talk to me no more. We ain't cool.
She cool people. I'm not somebody to hold on to grudges. Like, I was fucked up.
You You seem like you about to have a moment.
You good?
I'm great. You good? Shit. That was years ago. That was like 2013. That was.
Okay. Oh, that was a long time ago. That was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm over that.
All right.
So why do you think so you just think men are just better at separating their emotions from sex in general?
No. Dudes just hide it better.
That part. They actually don't separate it. They just hide it.
These niggas be fucked up out here after listen. They be fucked up when they veteran point guard lead the team, man. Don't let these niggas lie to you. All that dope, nice shit that you do that he love, he thinking about that shit. Listen, niggas don't tell you, but he telling one of his boys.
Y'all got a group chat too?
Like, I missed that bitch.
I missed my best dick sucker on the team. Damn. Need her back.
One line that a nigga says that could tell you that he still love you. When a nigga say fuck that bitch, that nigga still love you.
Those are magic words.
If
that bitch.
You know why? If somebody bring you up around him, he be like, man, fuck that bitch. You hurt that nigga feelings. That nigga is hurting. If the first thing out his mouth is fuck that bitch, that nigga is hurting. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is real. It is real. They act like they Mr. Joe Good Dad, Mr. Tough Guy, but if a nigga or a chick bring you up, he like, man, fuck that bitch. Why is it fuck that bitch? Because she hurt your feelings? Like, they not gonna tell you, but somebody else know the truth.
They know the truth. Y'all hear that, ladies? They just hide it better. We gotta work on hiding it.
Yes.
Okay.
Drop it in the group chat.
I'm acting crazy. So yeah, I ain't fronting. I'm acting crazy. I'm doing all of that. So just
Why?
How soon are you showing your crazy button though? Like how soon?
For me?
This is for all of you. Like
I'm nonchalant.
a few
So
sessions.
I never show mine.
I don't show my crazy. I just do a little sly shit.
Like what?
I I was going through a breakup, so I flattened my shorty tires so she wouldn't have to call me to come change the tires and shit. You know, little small shit.
That ain't small.
That's major. Like, not you flatten her tires, so she would have to call you. What?
Now, if she wouldn't have called you, that would have fucked you up.
For real.
That's why you gotta know.
You gotta know
what to do. You gotta know what to hit and what to miss. Like we were still kicking. We were still like going out to lunch and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to get my shorty back. So I'm gonna do small shit. So she gotta keep calling me just in case she think about forgetting me. You know what I mean? Like she know I'm always gonna be there, and maybe she think I changed or whatever. But I don't show my crazy in public because it's unattractive.
Well, my friends, my ladies keep my crazy intact. I don't think nobody even think I got a crazy yet. I just be like shooting ideas, like
what?
That package was crazy, girl.
Was that crazy?
It was.
I don't know. Sending a package of some destroyed stuff to somebody is actually crazy.
That's why I fucked up.
Warranted.
No, it wasn't. You don't send me no package of no broke shit.
All right. So I guess my time limit for my crazy is like 6 months.
She be right there at the door.
Yeah, you give me better.
It's like 6 months, I guess.
Have I?
That's even crazy. I didn't even think that was crazy.
So you getting crazy after 6 months?
I don't think that was crazy. I just told me that was crazy. I think
just because you don't think the sky is blue don't mean the sky not blue.
That part.
Yeah, that was crazy, boo.
It was certified crazy. So, Trace, are we ready for the hot seat?
Oh, are you ready, Bishop, for the hot seat?
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, whatever that means.
You have your drink. Are you ready?
Yeah, I got my drink. What's up?
Okay. All right.
All right. Hold on, y'all.
So what does the hot seat consist of?
That's like she getting props. What you doing?
The hot seat is where we ask you some questions. A little, we need to hear that bearded truth and no passing. All right. My phone is acting crazy. Sorry, y'all. Okay. How many of your Facebook friends have you had sex with?
You can't ask me that.
Why not? That's the hot seat question. It must have been
ballpark. Okay, a ballpark. Less than 5, more than
average,
5, more than 20.
A lot.
That's not an answer.
A lot.
Damn.
Double digits. It's
double digits.
My Facebook friends.
Yeah, Facebook friends.
Let's go over 15 just for a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Have you ever forgiven a girl after you found out she cheated on you?
No.
Why not?
Never.
You can't spin the block on me.
Have you ever been taken back after you cheated?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why can't you give that same grace?
It's not the same. Because you sucked another nigga dick.
Oh
my God. So, ladies, you may get taken back if you don't suck the dick.
If you don't suck the dick, you good. No.
So the saying is true. They can't take it.
So let me clarify something. I've only been in 3 legitimate relationships. 3 legit relationships. I cheated in one of them. And I cheated. No, I'm not blaming the alcohol, but I was at the fucking strip club in Atlanta drunk as dog shit. So I cheated. Oh no. DJ did all that shit. So I cheated on her, but I was real enough to tell her because I woke up the next day with a chick at my hotel. Before I flew back, I'm like, yo, I got some shit to tell you. You're not gonna like it. So she respected that I was real about it and upfront about it. You know what I'm saying? So we had a little rough patch for a little bit, but like 3 weeks went by and she kind of forgave me, you know? So it's not like I was out here plotting to fuck a bitch or something. It was just something that I literally got smacked, woke up with a chick, like, oh shit, let me tell my shorty I just fucked up.
So that was a situation that you probably could have got away with that. Like, what made you tell?
I don't like bad juju on my conscience, man. Because if I could hide something like that when it really wasn't a planned thing, this bitch could do the same thing.
But seeing that you told her you didn't think that she might try and get back?
She actually, those 3 weeks, she actually was, she went out a few times with another dude or whatever. We didn't live together. She went out a few times with another dude or whatever. And then she just kept it real with me. Shit, like I've been on a few dates since that whole situation with us happened, and we sat down, had like a whole 2-day conversation, and we decided to put that shit behind us. We keep it real.
Okay. Next question. If you take a girl on vacation,
I'm fucking.
He didn't even let you finish.
Damn.
What if they don't want to?
Why are you going on vacation with somebody you're not trying to fuck?
Oh my God.
Just to get to know them.
We might not be there yet.
We can get to know you in Iraq. I can get to know you on FaceTime. The fuck? I don't need to get to know you in Costa Rica.
Not even me with the fuck.
This beautiful ass sweating. You think I'm not about to clap cheeks? Shit.
Oh
Shit
my God.
This ain't that. You gotta like. I see that a lot with all these posting nowadays. Like, why are you going on vacation with somebody you ain't trying to smash? Ain't the point of vacation is to get drunk and have sex and have fun?
I do agree, though.
Have those things without sex.
I definitely agree.
I just think you shouldn't be traveling with somebody if you ain't trying to fuck. So I agree. I mean,
Like,
why don't you be traveling with nobody that you ain't got that connection with?
Yeah.
Because it's like when you traveling, you stuck with this person. So what we doing? Like at some point, I'm gonna get a little horny. So we just gonna say, oh, nah, we keeping it cordial. Like I feel like when women do that, they really not into the dude, but they just want the perks of them.
Right.
Yo, I know this chick who let a dude fly her out, and she went to visit a whole nother nigga while she was out there.
She's a bold one.
Wow, savage.
I would be afraid.
I really feel like the younger generation, like the girls up under us, they bold enough to do shit like that. Like we would never even imagine doing some shit like that. But it happens more often than not.
That's wild. And I hope she had money to get back home. I wonder if he didn't even mind out, honestly.
She got back.
The guy that flew her out found out?
Yeah. Cause she was like, neither one of them was from there. So she was like, well, we should get separate hotel rooms just for the first couple of nights. And she just kept the separate hotel room the whole time. So he paid for the flight out there, but she booked her own hotel room and everything. Like, so it was like she didn't go out there on no broke shit. She just went out there to link with a nigga. She just link with a nigga who already lived there.
That's corny. I can't.
Yeah,
respect
let's
her
just stop
moving
doing
like
things
that.
we really don't want to do.
Yeah,
Moving
Exactly.
What is the point of that?
Is that it for the hot seat,
I
Tree?
feel like he didn't really get a hot one yet, Treese.
Y'all got one? I feel like those was the hot ones.
Okay.
Oh, there was one more. Y'all want to come up with one?
No. Go ahead. That one is fine.
Mia?
I don't have it in me. I'm sorry. I'm off this Roscato tonight. My bad.
Roscato, you lit off the Roscato?
Yes, the Roscato. I won't be promoting the bottle, but you know, if you know, you know.
We
Well,
do allow our guests to give us a hot seat question, though. Do you have one for us?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is a good. I guess I can ask this a group question. So, why? Why are you nervous? What you scared about?
It's the build up for me. Like, go ahead, Bishop.
You and one of your homies, you a female friend of yours, y'all like the same dude, right? Your homie like to do a little more than you, so you like, okay, go talk to him. He have sex with her, find out he don't like her no more, but he likes you, but you still like him. Do you talk to him or no?
Off limits once y'all fucked.
Yeah, at this age, and I know you fucked, like it was
an
opportunity to choose between us, and you chose her. Oh well, nigga. Like, I'm not about to mess with you.
You picked the wrong friend, homie.
So picking the wrong friend.
You chose wrong.
So would y'all take the back seat to a dude if your homegirl like him? If your homegirl like him and he don't like her, they don't do nothing. Is he off limits? But your homegirl like him, but he don't like her. But you like him and he like you. Is he off limits?
They never
if
did
it's
nothing.
one of my best friends that I really fuck with, then it's a no. Because in my mind, I'm always gonna be like, damn, like she like my dude. So that's just weird.
But you like him too. And he don't like her. Why is it weird?
It's weird in the sense that how I wouldn't be able to feel comfortable. I mean, I guess I would feel comfortable in that I wouldn't think like you checking for him once I bag him, but it's just kind of an uncomfortable situation I really wouldn't want to be in. Like, I've never even been in a situation where me and both of my homegirls like the nigga. Like, not like that.
We have pretty different tastes. It's like the same dudes be trying to talk to us, but it's never been anyone who we liked or messed with. So it never got like mixy.
And it's tough for us because we all hang out.
You want to bring your dude around? Like, how am I gonna bring my dude around if you like him?
My dude around and you here now, I feel some way. Like if I go in the other room, you might let something slip or let something slide. Like, you know she ain't shit, right? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, now I gotta beat your ass and I'm still gonna fuck him later. Like, who wants in that predicament?
All of that. That was a summation right there. Yeah, it's a no.
Yeah, it's a no. I'm all set.
All right. You about to get married. Your dude will have sex the night before y'all get married. Do you marry him?
Who did he have sex with? I got questions. Like, was it some random bitch at the strip club, or was it somebody who you knew, who you been was trying to smash?
One of your old bitches, something like that.
Yeah.
Random
so it
matter.
The random chick
that
the bachelor party bought for him.
So I'm still judging your character a little bit, but I would probably be able to rock with that one versus if it was somebody who you knew, somebody who you Facebook friends with, somebody who you fucked before, somebody who you still want to be in like after.
Yours. Why is there a difference?
I didn't hear you.
Why is there a difference when it's still another woman, regardless of who she is?
I mean, you did it before we took our vows, so I'm thinking this is your last. You know, you need to get it out your system. Make sure you really want to do this. So, you know.
How I find out though? Because why y'all telling me my wedding day eve? Like,
right.
All right. So Did y'all see the post on Facebook last week where the chick was upset that her husband called the wedding off because her sister sent the picture to her fiance
Yeah.
with the chocolate off his dick?
Wait, what?
That's how you found out. One of my boys sent you a flick or a video. That's how you found out.
I'm still getting married.
I am too. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm still get married. That's my husband. I'm gonna stick beside him. That was before we got married. We gonna talk to the
All
ladies.
these niggas cheat
I'm
anyway.
still getting married.
So-
And our honeymoon, like I'm running that bag up, like for the next year. Like you paying for this for like the next year, like.
But yeah, we're probably still gonna get married.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit though. Don't do that shit though.
They're gonna run this back though. They're gonna run this back. Like, but you said.
I remember on episode 8,
okay.
you was like,
no one is saying it's okay. This is a hot seat question of something that will never happen in real life.
Period. So
I got one more hot seat question. One more hot seat question.
Okay.
One more. I got a million, but this is my last one.
Okay, let's go. Let's have it.
You and your dude are in the bedroom. Y'all doing your shit. And he tell you to put something up his ass. Do you do it?
Because see, we talked about not shaming what people like sexually. What is it that you want me to put up your ass?
What?
Is it my finger?
Why does it matter, y'all?
Is it my tongue or is it a dildo? Like
he
I got
something up his ass in his asshole.
Matter. Yeah, I mean, I'm. Yeah.
He wants you to peg him.
He wants something.
The session is over.
You want me to put a strap on? Like I don't want to. No. I don't think I'm
this
into
reminds me
that.
of
He on top, got your legs wide open, spread ego, and he say, "Take that right there and stick it in my butt." Y'all not gonna do it?
No.
Hold on,
y'all not gonna do it.
Hold on, is you doing it
for me?
I would probably do it, and then like
she don't know how to say no. She doesn't know how to say no.
And then afterwards, it's like another Mr. Peabody situation. Then your name just get turned to stick in the butt or something. Like
in the group chat, you're getting devoured. We're definitely clowning you for weeks. We're giving you. We're definitely giving you a name.
Your contact name is now Stick in the Booty. Like
y'all, we just said we're not gonna shame what people like sexually.
That's wild.
We still gonna talk about it. We still gonna talk about it. Like I'm still gonna be like, I can't believe this. Like, what did that? Just
I can't
happen?
believe you gonna do it. I'm all set. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I can't believe y'all saying y'all won't. That nigga is in it.
You
just say just.
Real but quick, if he in it and I gotta put it in him, that means I'm no longer getting it. It like no.
Yes, you are. He's on top. He's in it, and he just wants you to reach up under and stick it real quick. You're not gonna do it.
No.
What you say? Just put your finger. Just rub your finger in the circle.
I'll rub my finger. I can do that. I'll rub the gooch a little bit. I could do that, but I'm not sticking nothing up there. I'm not sticking nothing up there. It's not giving me that. No.
Yeah. Oh no.
Mm-mm. But thanks for the hot seat question.
Yeah, he just took over.
He told y'all he patient and he know how to talk that intimate talk. Y'all wasn't paying attention.
Right. Well, we so appreciate you coming on our show this week. It has been insightful, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate y'all watching and listening.
Yes,
we are going to drop
Facebook jail. Share the video when you get out of jail.
Yes, we on the end of the show we give our Black business and what we got heavy on our playlist. So as our guest, we'll let you think about it for a moment, and we'll circle back around. And I'll start my Black business for the week. is going to be Cosign 1975. It's a Black-owned sweatshirts, t-shirts, pants, clothing line that they have here in Raleigh, New Bern Avenue. So if you're in Raleigh, surrounding areas, check them out. They are also online at cosign1975.com. Order up, show some love. Heavy on my playlist, I am going to have to go with Ayana. Now, I don't know. It's this Black girl who was heavy on social media, and she used to do she would rap scenarios and stuff on like her cheating boyfriend.
Oh, did she just have a baby? She kind of chubby.
Right.
Yeah, she has a beautiful voice.
She does, and now she has like an album out, and it just came out.
She a rapper?
She's a rapper and a singer. Like, she one of them.
Yeah, she kind of.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Yes,
do know.
Yes, so that's been heavy on my playlist this week. Mia?
Yes. So my Black business this week is Etiquette Style Studio. She actually did our picture that you see in the background. She's a photographer, a stylist, a website creator. She can do it all. So make sure you
things dope.
Styles by Maine
with Etiquette Style Studio.com is the website. You can find her on IG, Etiquette Style Studio, and I believe the same thing on Facebook. That is my Black business. And heavy on my playlist, I'm still like all over the place this week. I've been on that Real Ass Nigga by Miguel. Like, I just been listening to that every day. I don't know why, but the past few days that has been on my playlist. So yeah, check that joint out. It's like 4 or 5 years old.
Who is it by? Miguel?
It goes to the Superfly.
It was from Ghost, wasn't it? From
it's from the Superfly remake.
Oh, that's right.
I remember why I stopped listening to that song. I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell us backstage. Tell us backstage.
Mm-hmm, I sure will.
My Black business is a meal prep company that I just tried out. She's a Black woman, and the food has been so good. It's called Hood Soul Food COT. And she does meal prep services. You can pre-order. She'll actually come and deliver it to you on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Some good options. She was extremely professional, sent the invoice on time, brought the business card. If you want to reach her, her number is 980-406-7720. And she also has an email, hoodsoulreset@gmail.com. So if you're in Charlotte and you're looking for meal preps, she has reasonable prices and good service. So I'd highly recommend her. My Black business is something somebody put me on to a couple days ago. Her name is Sydney Renee. And so I've been checking her out.
Okay, Sydney Renee. I'm going to have to check her out.
All right, you up, Bishop?
My Black business for the week will be my business. People don't know this. I'm telling y'all first, so I'm honored.
Hey.
Okay.
I just bought into a franchise out here. It's called Junk Luggers of Grapevine, Irving and Denton, my company. We're the number one renewal waste in the world, the fastest growing franchise chain in America right now. Me and my buddy, we just bought our own franchise. We got 2 trucks up and running. We're trying to expand to 12 by the end of the year, but we got 2 trucks in 2 months, so we're on a good pace. We remove everything. We move houses. We do all this construction. Listen, look it up. Junk Luggers of Grapevine, Irving and Denton. If you need to reach me, 940-204-5544. And what's heavy on my playlist right now?
Oh, sorry, I got a question.
What's the question?
Maybe you don't know. Do they have a Junk Luggers in Charlotte? Probably, if it's a franchise. I feel like I get emails from them.
They're all over the country, and I actually do that email promotion when I'm out here. You pay, and they send like random emails to everybody in the area. Don't ask how you get your shit. I just pay the price. So, what's heavy on my playlist right now? Kevin Gates' Power. Listen to that.
I love
Kevin
that
Gates
song.
Yes.
Listen to that. Kevin Gates' Grandmother's Grave. I've been big on Kevin Gates. That's my guy for the last week or so. And I'm listening to Joe Budden, Some Love Lost. Tap in with that. That's what's heavy on my playlist now.
I've been with Kevin Gates ever since he kicked that chick in the chest for touching what was his wife's. I'm sorry. I was here for it.
Yeah,
We know. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6 of Girl Talk with the Glow Gang.
Eight.
Thank you, Bishop, for joining us this week. You're definitely gonna have to have us on the Bearded Truth. I don't know if you do guests, but I think you should have us on.
I will definitely bring y'all on. That I got already constructed a whole show in my mind already.
Dope.
Okay.
But I really appreciate y'all for having me. I was supposed to be last week, but we made it this week, which I'm still honored to be on. Made time, so I appreciate it. Y'all, the Glow Gang, a whole vibe right now. I'm feeling the whole free flow conversation. I really loved it. I really enjoyed myself. And once again, I really appreciate y'all for having me on.
Thank you. You want to drop your socials for everyone listening and watching? What's your socials?
Catch me Facebook, Bishop Riley, Instagram, only one Bishop, only the number one Bishop, Twitter, Bishop's Crown, one word. That's how you can find me.
Awesome. I am Shanice on Facebook. I am Shanice Williams, right?
Forgot?
One of them.
One of them, girl. Stop playing.
All right, Shanice Williams on Facebook. I am still on Snap, even though y'all think that's the cheaters app. I don't agree. Shake It Fast 007. Shake It Fast 007 on Snap. And you can find me on, don't you laugh, Bishop. And you can find me on Instagram at ShaniceL.W.
And I am One Mia on Instagram, and that is it. I do have a Twitter, but I think it's Mia the Twin Tower. I really can't remember. I'll know next week. I'm not that active on Twitter, but I am on IG, One Mia, no Facebook. Trace?
I really don't have anything right now, but I'll be free soon. Latrice Slade.
Free to God.
Yes. Free my guy.
Well, we appreciate y'all for listening and watching. And this has been episode 8 of Girls Talk with the Glow Gang. Ooh.
All right. Catch us next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m.